Well, James, obviously a disappointing night for you. How did that one get away from you, do you think?
Just certain moments when you just need to defend better. We scored 2 goals and conceded 3. So you just look at it in that sense. We need to defend a little bit better as a collective, but we'll learn from it. We'll dust ourselves down. We'll go again. We've had a good period of games where we've got some decent results, and we put ourselves in a relatively good position.
After 3 games in 6 days, 880 miles travelled, was it one game too many?
I said to you in my press yesterday I wasn't going to use it as an excuse, so I'm not going to do that. But games on a Friday night planned after a long trip to Carlisle are probably not ideal. But we have to get on with it. We're paid to do our job, and we'll do that.
The advantage of that is there's 8 days before you play next, a chance to rest some tired bodies, I would imagine.
Yeah, the lads have a few days off, a well-deserved few days off, and they deserve that after the travelling that we've had and the workload that we've had, so they deserve a bit of time off.
If I'd have offered you 6 points out of 9 for these 3 games before you played them, would you have taken that?
Yeah, I probably would have done. So in the batch, if you just look at it in the batch of games that we had, I think we've had a decent return in a good period of time. So I'm really proud of them in how we've done over this period. We've still got areas that we need to improve, and we will.
And not that there's ever a good time to concede, but it did feel like you conceded at really bad moments right at the end of the first half, right after you'd levelled again at 2-2. That must particularly frustrate you. Yeah,
it wasn't ideal, but then again we just got to learn from it and try and rectify those mistakes, and then try and put it into practice next week.
You asked for 5,000, you nearly got it, and you had the light show and everything else beforehand. It was all hyped up. Did the occasion maybe get to some of them, do you think, perhaps?
No, they've played in big occasions before, so I'm quite comfortable with that. There was nothing to do with that. I thought the fans turned up, to be fair to them, and to support us, and the occasion was a really good one in that sense. So we need that support behind us continuously. So when we go behind, we need the fans to be behind us and understand what we're trying to do. We're trying to be patient with that build and trying to get certain elements of our game into play, and hopefully we can do that a little bit better next week.
You said almost consistently as the weeks go by there will be bumps in the road. There'll be bumps in the road for other teams as well, though, won't there?
Of course there will. And there will be tomorrow. And we just got to keep us focus on us and go game to game and concentrate on that.
Changing goal.
Yes.
What is Townsend's injury?
He's got a hamstring injury, so I'm just waiting on how long he's going to be. So hopefully it's not too long.
Is that going to be something that might keep him out of Bradford, or maybe a bit longer?
I don't know yet. We're waiting for him to settle down.
And any other injuries from tonight? I saw Bennett was holding his shoulder. Is that a problem?
Scott Bennett plays through so many injuries. He's an incredible warrior. So he's always got a few knocks and a few bumps and bruises. The way that he plays and the way he goes about it, and he gets on with it. And he's a great example, especially to our younger players, of how to get through injuries and keep going and keep moving forward. And he does that extremely well for us.
And that's the type of commitment you're going to need, because you're going to need to find energy levels from somewhere, aren't you, between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, well, we've got energy levels. We've had 3 games in 6 days, so there's going to be a natural tail off with that. So I'm really calm about it, because we're in a great position. I think, like I said before, we were 14th when I first got into the football club. So we've shown great progression since I've been here, and that's down not necessarily down to me. It's down to lads and the way they've gone about things. So credit's due to them.
And 8 games to go. You just start again in 8 days' time at Valley Parade.
Correct. And we start again Tuesday. We're back in training.
I'd like to know, James.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hartlepool do well that sort of caused you.
Scored 3 goals against us, and we didn't defend it well. They changed shape from what they've done previously, so we expect them to play 4-3-3 or 4-2-3 when they went 3-4-3 to match our boxing midfield, and they've done that, but we still created chances. We still scored 2 goals. So we look at it, we could have defended the goals better, naturally, which happens, and then if I look at it, I've watched them back already, we could have defended them better, and watched the last one, but the ones at half time I watched, we could have defended them better as a team, and it's always about the team, and that's moments in the game where we defended really well in the last 2 games, and I'm not going to use the amount of games that we've had in a short period of time as an excuse, because I can't do that. We get paid to do a job, so we just got to get on with it. There's different elements to it. There's different elements to the goal. There's for me, there's usually 3 or 4 things to any goal that we need to address and do better at. So yeah, it's one of those things. He's budging you over there, mate.
Ollie Cooper, was that an injury.
No, that was just managing. That was managing him to that. Yeah.
And James Clark obviously.
Yeah, he spatted up again at half time, I think. So that's just one of those things we have to get on with it. It was a gamble I took to a degree. So just that's life. That's life. This is football.
There was some cheers when Matthew.owen got taken off. Is that?
I don't know, but Matty's been a great servant to this football club and he'll continue to be. So he's my captain and leads us by example with what he does, and people won't see what he does behind the scenes and how he does. And you got to remember, he set the goal up for Mickey at Carlisle, and he was instrumental in that win at Carlisle. So whether that was the case or not, I don't know. But Matty's been terrific for me since I've been here anyway.
And he's going to be vital for the run-in.
Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. He's a great lad.
Bradford.
I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
But we're going up against Mark Hughes.
Yeah,
that's going to be.
Yeah, it'd be great. Well, Carl worked with Mark Hughes at QPR. Carl was head of fitness and conditioning at that time, a fitness coach. So it's it's just Bradford, and we're playing Bradford, and we've got to play their team, and we'll focus on what they do. Sorry, we won't focus on what they do. We'll focus on what we do.
You're not going with it, but nonetheless, Mark Hughes is a Welsh legend.
Yeah, he is a Welsh legend, but in that I have the utmost respect for him. But we have to just focus on us and what we do.
On a positive, Robbie Wilmot was back.
Yeah, it was good to have Robbie back, and that you could see what enthusiasm he brings to the team. So, in fairness to Robbie, it was great to have Robbie back in around the change room as well.
What would the Saturday look like now for you tomorrow? Is it Jeff Steading soccer Saturday, or are you going to focus on Bradford?
No, I'm going to have a family day tomorrow. Yeah.
How important are the fans going to be in the running?
Yeah, they are, and to get 4,786 on it tonight. I remember that one well because I've seen it on the board. So amazing support, and they're going to be vital for us, and we need them to be behind us no matter what. And long may that continue. They've been brilliant since I've been here.
Can you give us a fitness update on Josh Pask and Courtney Baker?
Josh Pask probably looking at around about the 9th of April, and Courtney around about the 2nd of April.
Okay.
All right.